Hi there, welcome back to another tutorial session of setting up your Windows for coding and website development. Now in this tutorial session we are going to learn how to install Cmda and also set it up for our coding and website development projects. So without wasting much time, let's dive in. Okay guys, so as you can see I don't have Cmda on my desktop. As you can see, Cmda is nowhere to be found. So we are going to download the zip file, extract it, and also install it on our desktop. So in order to download the zip file, you need to open your web browser and then you go into your search box and type cmda.net. Don't worry, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. So now it brings us to the home page of Cmda. Now we have a whole lot of articles that you can go through to understand how Cmda works, like the documentations. We have some keyboard shortcuts over here, but we are not interested in that in this video. So we are going to download the full Cmda package. We are not going to download this mini. We are going to download the full. This is for a reason. This is because it comes with a version control system called JIT. Don't worry about version control system. We are going to learn about it in subsequent videos. Okay, so now I already have the zip file. I mean the cmda zip file. So I'm not going to download. So for you, you have to hit this blue button to download the cmda zip file. It's about 170 megabyte, depending on the version you are about to download. Okay, so now after downloading, you have to extract and also install it on your machine. Now we are going to use a software called WinRAR. WinRAR is an extraction tool which is used for extracting zip file. So I'm going to leave a link to the WinRAR website in the description. But for those of you who want to install WinRAR right away, you can go to your web browser and then you type winrar.com. Now it's going to bring you to the home page of WinRAR. So you press enter and then you see it brings you to the home page of WinRAR. Now you can choose to download the 32-bit version or the 64-bit version depending on the operating system you are on, whether you're on a 64-bit version or a 32-bit version. Now I'm on a 64-bit version, so you would have to click on the blue button. And once again, I have already downloaded the WinRAR zip file, so I'm not going to download it. So that's for you to download. Okay, so now I'm going to see you soon, and we are going to use the WinRAR software to extract the cmda zip files and also install the cmda on our machine. Okay, so guys, I believe you've downloaded both the WinRAR and the cmda zip file. Okay, for me, I've already downloaded it, so let me show you. I have it in my downloads directory. So as you can see, I have it right here. I have both the cmda and also the WinRAR software. So now we are going to install the WinRAR first and then use the WinRAR to extract the files and folders in the cmda zipped file. So to install WinRAR, you just have to double click on it. Mind you, it's a left click, so you double click on it and then you click on install, and then you make sure all these boxes are checked. So if they are not checked, you just choose toggle all. It will check or select all for you, and then you just click on OK and then done. Okay, so now our WinRAR software is ready. So let's use the WinRAR software to extract the files and folders in the cmda zip file so we can install the cmda terminal. Okay, so we are about to extract the files and folders in our cmda zip file and also install it. But before we do that, we have to do something first. We have to create a folder in our program files directory. So in order to do that, you need to locate your C drive. So let me just open another file explorer. Okay, so we are doing this in order to keep the cmda safe from any manipulations on our desktop or our machine. So in order to locate your program files, you need to first go to your local disk or this PC, and then you launch your local disk C and then program files. Now choose the one with just program files, not the one with the x86. So you just launch the program files directory, and then we are creating a new folder in there. So you can give the new folder any name you want. You can even give it your name, but for practical reasons we are going to name it cmda. So you right click on any empty space in the program files directory, you choose new and then folder, and we are giving our new folder the name Cmder. So Cmder, and then you press enter. Okay, so now as you can see, we have Cmder here, right here. Okay, so now we are ready to extract our folders and files in our cmda.zip file. So in order to do that, you would have to launch the Cmder folder. So let's launch the Cmder folder and then go back to our downloads or wherever you downloaded your cmda.zip file. So I have it in my downloads. So you right click on the cmda.zip file and then you choose open with. Now in the dialog box you choose WinRAR. You click on WinRAR and then you see WinRAR opens the zip file for you. Okay, so now you have to extract all these files and folders into the Cmder directory. So in order to do that, you'd have to select all the files and folders in this directory, and then you left click on it and hold. So left click and hold. So we are dragging and dropping. So you left click, hold, and then you drag into the cmda or the Cmder folder, and then you release. Now you see WinRAR starts extracting the files and folders into our Cmder directory. So now let's wait while it's finished extracting the files and folders into our Cmder directory. Okay, so now our WinRAR is done extracting the files from our cmda zip file to our Cmder directory. So in order to complete this process, you have to choose do this for all current items, and then you choose continue. Okay, so now we've extracted all the files and folders in our cmda.zip file into our Cmder folder. So now we can go ahead and install our cmda. So you need to double click on the cmda icon, left double click. So double click on the cmda icon, and then the cmda runs this installation process. Okay, so running post install. Okay, alright, so now our cmda is ready for use. So now you can do some cool stuffs by going to the settings and changing some of the default settings like the font size and the font style. So in order to gain access to the settings section, you'd have to right click on any of the sections of your terminal, either top or bottom. So you can either click on right click on the bottom section, or you can right click on the top section and then you choose settings. Okay, so now in your settings dialog box you can do some cool stuffs like changing the color scheme of your terminal. I'm using monokai, but you can choose any of the listed color schemes here. Okay, so now I'm going to maintain monokai because I love working in monokai. And also you can change the font style, or you can change the font. So for me, I'm going to choose Code medium, and you can also change the font size. So I'm going to choose 28. As you can see, the font size increases after. So we are not going to do any major configuration in this tutorial session. This is just the process of installing and setting up the Cmder. We are not going to do any um, vivid configuration. So after setting up or making your minor changes, you can then choose save settings, and then your settings are saved. Okay, so now you can do some cool stuff like clearing your screen. You can also list some items in your directories. You can also use the Microsoft um, command prompt commands like dir and all that, and cls and all that. Okay, so basically we are done with setting up your cmda for coding. So in subsequent videos we are going to use the cmda to install some packages, and also use the cmda to modify some softwares or files in our coding projects. So see you in the next video. Okay, now some of you might realize that when you come to your search box and then you try searching for the cmda application, it's nowhere to be found. Okay, so now we have some ways of making the cmda searchable through your search box. Now, one way of doing it is by setting the environment variables, and that's way too complex for beginners. So we are going to stick with the simple and quick one. Now, follow me whilst I show you how to do that. So you would have to go into the commander folder you created or we created. So you open File Explorer, and then you go to your commander folder, which is located in our program files directory and also located in our local C drive. So you locate your C drive, and then you open program files, and then as you can see we have our commander folder here. So open the commander folder. Okay, so now after opening the commander folder, just locate the cmda icon, right click on it, and then pin to start. So we are pinning to the start menu, so you click on pin to start and then close. Okay, now go to your start menu, and then you can see cmda here. Now go to your search box and then type cmda, and then see, you can, as you can see, cmda, it's searchable now. So now you can right click on it, and then you can run as administrator, or you can run as a normal user. So yeah, that's all you need to know about making cmda searchable through your search box. So see you in the next video.